Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Still relatively new. I've been trying to carve out some more time to make videos that people want to watch, but also videos that people need to see. This video will fall into the latter category. So this conversation, and yes, I do mean conversation, please feel free to head down into the comment section so we can talk about it. The topic is going to be primarily about consumerism in the firearms industry. Guys, my videos will never be longer than they need to be. So if you like to watch YouTube video with a nice hot meal like me, I hope you can eat fast because we're going to go through this quick. I'll keep it tight with only a few points. So first, let's talk about collections. I believe this falls into two categories. The first one being something that you just purchased for mental pleasure, just to say you own it, or later use, or just for show. Second category, something that I think is becoming a bit too common lately, is saying you bought something because it's rare, or it's something that's going to be harder to buy down the road, or it'll appreciate or hold its value, which is rarely the case for most people. Now, I would know this because I added a staccato to my collection a while back at a time where I couldn't really afford it and wasn't even really doing that much training at all. And did it make me a better shooter? Well, of course it did. It's a staccato. Well, all jokes aside, I was coming from having a Springfield Hellcat, which is a lighter gun, shorter barrel, super snappy, and it's just going to be at a performance disadvantage to something like the staccato, which is a heavier build. It does function a bit different. It's a single action gun as opposed to striker fired, so it did have performance advantages in that way. But surely a cheaper firearm could have been purchased, which kind of brings me to my next point, which is just buying a gun you can afford. And this does not apply to people that have the finances to afford whatever gun they need or want. This is for people that need to be more budget-minded with their purchases. This will bring me to my second point. I believe you should buy the firearm that you can afford. I'll do my best to not tell you what to buy, since that's not the goal of this video, but to use myself as an example, I had enough cash to buy a Glock 19 or an M&P and buy ammo to train with. Instead, I used a credit card to buy something that I could not afford at the time. And I do realize for every video like this one, there are several thousands of videos just showcasing the latest and greatest SIG. You know, they put out a new P365 or a P320 variant that solves a problem you didn't know you had almost quarterly, it seems. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't upgrade, but it'd be wise to make sure that the problem couldn't be your lack of ability, because it will transfer to the gun with diminishing returns of performance. So this next one is tough because I'm a little bit of a hypocrite, but I'm making this video for me and people like me. So let's talk about Gucci gear. First, I'll give a quick definition of what it means to me. I currently believe it to be anything marketed towards people who want to use the price of an item to validate their dedication or perception of financial superiority over others. And wait, this is very nuanced, so I like to add a couple caveats here. One, this does not apply to people who can genuinely and simply afford to buy the things that they like. Two, some gear gets inappropriately labeled with the term, though their research, development, function, quality, and availability do warrant the cost. With that said, none of it matters if you don't need the more premium product or added capability, and even more so if you just can't afford it. So, some final notes for you guys. In the words of one of my favorite creators on the finance side of YouTube, you're a person in this world and you matter. On the gun industry side, purchasing life-saving equipment is paramount, as it should be, but be responsible and honest with yourself about what you can afford. I want to drive home that this doesn't apply to people with disposable income. I'm talking to the guy or gal with a predatory Credova loan or high-interest credit card debt that might be preventing them from saving up for retirement, home buying, maybe causing tensions in both your personal and romantic relationships. So, that's it from me, guys. Comment below if you agree, disagree, or would like to share your thoughts that may be able to help others. I hope this video reaches who it needs to. If you enjoy content like this, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers, and your support will help the channel grow a lot. Thanks again, guys. Till the next one.